they don't allow you unless you're a patient to stay in the hospital, you know. So I'm sitting here outside waiting, and I schedule appointment. I schedule a broadcast at 3. So we're going to still do the broadcast. My phone might just go dead. If it goes dead, it goes dead. But we're definitely going to do the broadcast here. I want to hear some people feelings on the comment. The topic there. Thank you, Cynthia Guest, for telling me what you feel before I end broadcast. I appreciate that. Appreciate you coming into my broadcast. You could be in anybody's broadcast, but you chose to be here with Mr. Two Extra. And I appreciate you being here with me. Let's see if I can put this phone somewhere so I won't have to hold it while I'm in the car. I don't know how this is going to work, y'all. I don't know how much of me you're going to see. I believe I just turned the volume down also. Let's see here. Oh, my goodness. Okay, we're gonna work it out. Let's see. Okay, I think this. I need to. Okay, we're gonna make it work. Let's see. All right, we're gonna make it work. Okay, I hadn't did a broadcast in a while, and I decided to do a broadcast about sport and being selfish. I think sometimes that we get the two confused. That I do believe that sport can overlap and start being selfish. I don't mind, and when I say this, I don't mind spoiling any woman that I'm with, any woman that's my queen, any woman that's my lady friend, because I'm too old to have a girlfriend. I gotta have a lady friend. You know what I'm saying? She got to be a lady friend. That's what she's called, a lady friend or a queen, my queen. I'm not into that girlfriend, boyfriend. That's old school stuff. I'm too old for that. She is my lady friend, and you should understand and pick up on that when I say that. It shouldn't be no discrepancy like, oh, I'm just a friend. No, it shouldn't be any of that. You should know your place and know that we are grown. You're not a girl and I'm not a boy. I'm your man friend. You know what I'm saying? I'm no boy. I haven't been a boy in a long time. In a long time. And the only person that can call me boy is my father. He's no longer here. And my mother. And my mother's here though, but my father's no longer here. So those are the only two people that can call me boy, or should call me boy. Everybody else should respect me as a person and call me by whatever name I ask you to call me by. If I happen to ask you, hey, my name is boy, then you call me boy, but I won't say that. But anyway, um, we're going to be at least an hour or 30 minutes. I don't know how long I'm going to actually go. Like I said, it depends on how far my phone go because when you're in a car, you have to charge your phone up. I don't have one of those portable things, so I had to start my car up, and then just too much gas for me to start it up. Um, I don't want to. I want to start my car because that costs too much gas. I'm going to use too much gas if I do that. So what I'm going to end up doing is that when my phone go dead, it go dead. If it happen to go dead, or I let it get down to where it's almost dead, then we're going to stop the broadcast. And I'm just going to be without my phone until I get home. And I'm really just like maybe 5 minutes down the road from me. It's the DMV, the Prime Care, going one direction, the other directions, there are other stuff. I live in the city compared to what people might think. Now, I see there's 61 people in here. Anybody could give me a one, spam a one, a seven. Let me know if you're really in here. Because, see, I wish that when people leave, they take their number with them so I know actually how many people is in the room. All right, go right back to the question hand. Uh, what is the difference between being spoiled and being selfish? Or when do being spoiled become being selfish, you feel? That is the question I wanted to ask. My thing is that me being in relationships that I have been in, or me encounter relationships that I encounter with, that I don't mind spoiling, like I said earlier in the break, I don't mind spoiling any friend that I have that is mine, my Pacific lady friend, my queen. I call everybody queen. That's a female. But my queen, I do not mind spoiling her. I don't mind doing that. But when it becomes selfish, when you think that I supposed to move when you say move, and I have other things that I have to do. I have other obligations that I have. Then I feel like that it becomes selfish. Oh yes, I'm going to get around to it. It's not being slowfulness. It's just that I have other things that I have to do. Just like you have other things you have to do. It shouldn't matter. If I say, and I said this before, if I say that I'm going to Pizza Hut, and we're going to meet each other at Pizza Hut at 3, and I tell you the Pizza Hut I'm going to meet you at, it doesn't matter how I get there, as long as I get there at 3. I can take the long route, I can take the short route, I can take a plane, I can take a train. However I get there, it shouldn't matter how I get there, as long as I get there. Thank you, Eleanor. I see what you said. I think spoil is done by another. Selfish is from the self. Both can act like a brat. Yeah, you're right. Both can be a brat, but sometimes being selfish is set up boundaries. I can be healthy to be selfish. So it can be healthy to be selfish. Yeah, I mean, I understand that you want to be selfish. I'm talking about. I understand. I don't mind. My lady want to spend time with me. She wants that love. She wants that companionship. She wants to hear that I love her. I understand all that. I understand that, and I'm with all that. But I think it's being selfish when you ask me 7 times in a day, and I already said it 5, but you ask me 7 times in a day, do I love you? Yeah, the answer is yes. My actions should say yes. You should know that I do. Why am I saying it so many times? Who am I trying to convince? You, or you trying to convince yourself? That's the question that you should ask. Are you trying to convince yourself that you love me? Is that what it is? Are you trying to convince yourself that you can have someone like me? What are you trying to convince yourself? Good. How you doing, Widgie? Widgie, I hadn't seen you in a while. Welcome to the broadcast, man. I'm asking a question. I'm sitting here. I'm gonna sweat, man. I'm sweating. I'm in the car, and I don't want to turn the gas on, because that'll, turn the car on. It wastes gas. And I don't know how long my son's gonna be in there, but I scheduled a broadcast for 7 o'clock. I mean, for 3 p.m. before this happened to my son, and we're 7 minutes in it. We're gonna see how far this go. We're talking about what is the difference between spoiled and selfish, and when one becomes the other. Now, like I said, is it selfish that you know that I have obligations? You know that I have things to do. You know my schedule, and you still want the time during the time that you know when I'm planning to do something, or I have planned to do something, because I have let you know. Is that selfish, or is that being spoiled? That's what I want to know. If I said I'm going to do something, and I'm doing something at the time, and I don't stop doing what I'm doing to do what you asked me to do, is that being spoiled, or is that being selfish? If I'm in the midst of doing something, and yes, I know what I said I was going to do, but if I'm in the midst and you clearly see that I'm in the midst, you clearly hear I'm in the midst, you clearly video chat, and you clearly see all this going on with me that I'm in it, should you want me to go ahead and stop what I'm doing and do what you want me to do? When what I'm doing is just as important as what you wanted me to do? See, those are the things that I ask myself all the time when I'm dealing in a relationship. Like I said, I don't mind spoiling, I don't mind giving you attention, but if it's clearly, I have the same schedule just about all the time. My schedule really never changes. I get up, you know what I'm saying? If I work a 12-hour shift, I come home, depends on if it's Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, I'm lifting weights. And I get off at 12 noon. So for me lifting weights, it might take me to 2, depending on my day, from 2 to 3. So from after the 2 to 3, I'm eating something like oatmeal or something with high protein in it. And then after, hey, what's up, Takara? I'm eating something, you know. And then once I eat something, I take my shower and I sleep from whatever time that is until about 6 or 6:30, and then I'm up. And then from whatever time I get up from 6:30 to that, then I'm up until 8:30 at the latest, and then I'm laid back down and I sleep until about 11 or 11:15, depending on how I feel. So is that selfish that you know my schedule and you still want me to do something, and you know my schedule? You know that person. Oh, hold on, now. The comments jump. See, that person. See, the person I'm reading